What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kitty. Love to have you here. So like this video if at the end of it you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel and ding the notification bell as well so you don't miss out. So today is Tarot Tuesday. Yay! And today I'm going to be doing a I have 3 piles for you to choose from, and this is going to be a reading not about you this time. This is going to be a peT tarot spread. I'm going to have 6 cards pulled out. I'm also going to have the self-care cards I'm going to pull just to get additional information in addition to the cards that I pulled today, as well as using the Yu-Gi-Oh cards for additional descriptions and things like that. So if that's something that you're interested in, keep watching. Like I said, sending lots of love to my returning subscribers, my OGs, my day ones. Lots of love, lots of love. So let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths so that you can choose. Be sure to check out the description box for all the updates, for the pile stamps, for all the links, everything you need, description down below. So inhale, exhale. Inhale. In. Alright, you guys, so you're going to choose between the rose quartz, the amethyst, or the lapis lazuli. I'm going to give you a moment to do that. Choose with your intuition. If more than one pile calls out to you, that is perfectly okay. Okay guys, I'm going to start with the rose quartz. If you chose any of the other ones, I will see you on your pile stamp. Okay, pile number 1. First things first, I want you to focus on your peT. This can be DOA, dead, or alive, but we're just going to get into details. I guess there's still your peT even in death. But so yeah, think about your peT, and we are going to begin. Alright, so with these cards, I'm just going to get a description of pile number 1's peT. The physical description of pile number 1's peT. Okay, so too many. All right, so for some of you guys, you have a snake or a reptile. Some of you guys have birds. Have a bird or had a bird. This is that peT, okay? They could have been chunky or noisy, playful. This type of, your peT likes to, was very protective of you. Okay, and they were playful energy. Yeah, protective of you as well. Protective of you or felt protected with you. Okay, yeah, for some of you guys, this is a passed on peT. But there's still, like, that energy is still around you. So maybe, like, sometimes you can, like, you have a way of attracting, like, so for example, if you have a bird, like, you might notice that that same type of bird catches your attention, or you might notice that that animal catches your attention. Yeah. Can you shut this door? Okay, Blaze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. So maybe you guys have a cat too. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, no. I'm just gonna move you. Because he wants all the love right now. So, yes, you do. He wants all the love right now, you guys. So, yeah, so this is very you could, like I said, this pet could be a cat. Very playful, very protective. But you got the clown too, so they were like very playful. Like they did things probably like just like Blaze, like interrupted you when you were doing stuff just for your attention, loved your attention, did whatever they, because you know clowns, they do whatever they got to do to get your attention. So yeah, so let's just jump right into the other cards. Trying to give this baby some love really quick. I'm gonna give this baby some love. This is going to, the first card that I'm going to pull is going to tell me your connection. What is your connection to your pet? Oh my goodness. Please. Oh, baby, you're so sweet. Can't you just love a boy, K? Can't you just love a boy, K? All right. What is your connection? What is pile number one's connection to their pet and with their pet? One card for pile number one's connection. Okay, so yeah, your pet may have also been very, very loving and playful, especially with this rose quartz right here, like very loving. All right, so what is oh my gosh, Blaze got back in here, y'all. So I'm sorry if he comes back in this reading. Oh my gosh. Okay. Had to actually click shut that. Okay, so where was I? Yes, very playful, very persistent. Alright, so many distractions with this pile number one. So your pet was a very big distraction when it came to you doing stuff. Like they always want your attention and they would do anything for it. Like you could have a reptile as well. So you could have a cat, you could have a reptile, pile number one, a bird. I don't know too many animals that fly that you can actually get, but a bird, you can have a dog or a cat, but really I'm not, well, yeah, I can see the cat with this, but not really seeing a dog, but you could have a dog, pile number one. But for this pet, pile number one, what is pile number one's connection with their pet? What is the connection? Ooh. Four of Earth. Wow. I don't know, you guys, I don't even know the name of that movie, but there was one part of this movie where he was like, I'm on a mission from God. And he's like, tell him you failed.
I'm on a mission from God. Tell him you failed.
Paul. The movie Paul, if you've ever seen it. But that's the movie that just popped up in my head. And I haven't seen that in years, so I'm not even really sure how that relates into this whole thing. But you have the Four of Earth, and I'm going to read that. This is your connection. I feel like it's a heaven-sent connection. It was sent to, like, mend your heart. Like, your pet came to you to offer you love and to give you love. Okay, and to give you play and to have that so that you can have that in your life. So that's beautiful. Your pet came into your life to pretty much mend your heart, mend your broken heart at the time, or help you to get through a rough time and a rough situation. So I'm also going to read the Four of Earth just so you can get, like, maybe there's an additional message for you. Because we're doing a pet reading, that's why I want to make sure that you have everything. So this did come out in reverse. So, okay, so yeah, your connection your connection, like I said, everything that I said before, but because this came out in reverse, I wanted to read it. And so it says, tedium and monotony often instill a desire to rush. Do not allow the desire to be free to move on to the next venture result in careless errors or prevent you from completing a task or resolving an issue that you have before you. You might find yourself free of boredom and impatience only to feel the weightier burden of guilt and regret. Whether it be a matter that affects home and hearth or one that affects your career, do not allow impatience and frustration to cloud your judgment and lead to hasty decisions. The shadow 4 of Earth cautions you against embracing a belief that greener pastures are waiting if you choose to walk away. In this circumstance, they are not. So that's like a pet warning. So maybe you also see these type of animals as well, like they come to you, but you are a hard worker. But your pet is, the connection that you have is just, it's a beautiful connection. And then that was the message that came right here. All right, moving on to the next card, why you were brought together. Okay, why was POW2 brought together with their pets? Why was I said POW2. Oh my gosh. You guys, you might even resonate with POW number 2. I haven't even gotten there yet, but you might resonate with POW number 2 as well. So POW number 1. I'm all over the place right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. Why was POW number 1 brought together with their pet? Why was POW number 1 okay. So you have the Ace of Water in reverse. So your cards are coming out in reverse. So your pet is almost as well like a lesson for you and a blessing as well. Like your pet is meant to teach you something. The pets that come into your life are meant to teach you something, no matter the duration of no matter how long they were with you or have been with you. They're meant, and they're also meant to open up your heart and like let you loosen up and bring you back into that fun and laughter and play. That's why animals are just really good, like with alleviating like depression and sadness, because they just get us on a whole different level. And so you have the Ace of Water, and so the reason why you were bought with your pet, and there's hearts all over it, so that you can be more open to love. And I'm also going to look this card up because I want to get the message that's there as well. I'm going to move these so you can see and zoom up some. Okay, so yeah. Now we have the Ace of Water. Oh yes, like I said, to open you up to new love, to new experiences, to new opportunities, and to kind of like help to release you from fear and help you get back in tune with your passion. But like I said, literally to open up your heart. So now I'm going to just read up on the potential blockage because it was in reverse, and there may be a message here for you that you need to hear. The Ace of Water reverse can symbolize a moment or situation that has us feeling overwhelmed, denying or fighting our true feelings. We may love, but we are afraid to admit that we love. We may yearn for connection, but deny our need and do what we can to prevent bonds with others from forming. Fear of being hurt and disappointed of discovering that the one we love is not who we thought them to be. Simply having unrealistic expectations can end many new relationships before they even begin. The Ace of Water signifies a need to let down the barriers you may have built around your heart and allow a loving experience or opportunity to unfold free of fear's influence. It asks that you allow a relationship to begin and be explored, whether that relationship be with a person or an interest. before you determine whether it is right or wrong for you. Okay. So, yeah. Now, what your pet loves. Okay, what does pile number 1 pets love? What is their pet love? Pile number 1. Okay. Ooh. Your pet loves to get, like, loves when you give them stuff, like loves when they receive your attention and your affection and your kindness. And did I say love already? Yes. This pile is all about, like, literally all about love, and you did pick the rose quartz crystal. So that is so amazing. So that is so amazing right here, like literally. And also with this being a sinister serpent, like this is just to like help you get past those feelings of betrayal. But your pet loves when they're in your presence and when you're in a good mood and giving them all your love, all your attention, like all of that. Like they love that. And I'm also gonna read on that. This card just makes me feel all tickly and really, really good and warm inside, like really bubbly. Oh, and they love when you take care of yourself. That is beautiful. I love this pile. I love this pet is just so amazing. Like I love your pet, pile number 1. I love them. Okay. This is all about like, it's just really beautiful. Like when you're being charitable, when you're giving them, like I said, all of your attention, all of your love, and you know, when you're feeling good and when you're feeling good and looking good about yourself, or feeling good about yourself. Okay. And what your pet fears is the next question. What does pile number 1's pet fears? Okay, what does pile number 1's pet fear? Oh, y'all, really? Y'all, whatever pet you have, let me know down below, pile number 1. This pet is such a lover. It's just making my heart want to just, ooh, squeeze it with love. Like, your pet, really, let me know what you have, pile number 1. They fear, this is almost like letting go or leaving your side or being without you, or you like withholding or you taking your love away. That is just so sweet. I'm also going to look up this message for you as well. But yes. This is almost like they fear you giving your heart away. Or this is making me feel like that. I'm going to look up that message as well. But yeah. Oh, yeah. They fear when you're, like I said, taking your heart away, when you're like being mean or being aggressive, you know. They fear, you know, when you're not being understanding or forgiving. Because you're such a gentle, like in nature, you're so gentle in nature, like your pet fears when you're outside of your character, when you're not being the sweet and beautiful you. This pile is really just so sweet. I love this pet. How to help your pet. Ooh, okay. How can pile number 1 help their pet? Oh, that came right out. The Father. Oh, you actually have 2. You have the Father and the Queen of Air. But the Father was on top. So how can you help your pet? Chill with them. Look at them. They're just enjoying each other's company, just chilling with each other. And like I said, this pet of yours is very protective of you. Like, look at that cougar. Like, you better not come that close to my person. But I'm also going to look that up for you. How can you help them? By taking them outside as well. Pets love outdoors. They love to connect to outdoors. Okay, leaving them inside is like, might as well keeping them in a cage, like they feel trapped. So getting them their outside time, allowing them to relax outside, you going out there with them. Let's see, that did come out in reverse. So I'm just gonna read the message that's there in the book. You guys, sorry if you can hear that. When the father appears in reverse position, it suggests attitudes towards gender roles may need an update. The time when the father was sole lord and master of his domain is long past. Today, rule is shared. No longer are there set roles for the father and mother within the household. A committed union between two loving people is a partnership in which all responsibilities and duties are shared, not in a gender-specific way. Okay, so... oh, you know what? This is like reminding me of like when you have a pet and you see a different pet and they know all these tricks and stuff and you like, why my pet don't do none of that stuff? It's like because you have to train them and teach them and show them and keep being persistent about it. But let's move on to the next and final question. A message from your pet. And I'm going to take a message as well from the self-care oracle deck. So like that. What is the message from pile number 1's pet? I came right on out. Movement. Look, I told you. They want to go outside with you, go out there, take them out there. They want to see. The message is to get moving. Move your body. Exercise. Go outside. Move, really, because movement is really good for your heart, too. Again, and now we're going to pull from here. What is the message from pile number 1's pet? What is the message from pile number... Aww. Pile number 1, your pet really, really loves you. They adore you. They think you are the most beautifulest person in the world to ever have them. like they just really love you. They love the energy and your radiance. They even love you on a bad day, even though sometimes it can be a little fearful to see you on a bad day, but they really don't like to see you down. They don't like to see you sad. And the message here is 3 of water. This card is a positive affirmation. Let you guys see that. Sorry. There we go. And symbolizes the joyous potential for rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance. Movements. Do a little victory dance before turning once more into the future with a heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration and to remember them. That's what I have for you, pile number 1. That was a message from your pet. If you like videos like this, give me a like. Let me know in the comment down below what kind of pet you have, and if this resonated with you, let me know. Okay, pile number 2, if you chose the lapis lazuli, this is going to be a reading about your pets and the messages that they have for you. So with this lapis lazuli, your pet, even though it's a pet, loves to use their throat chakra. Okay, they either love to eat or they love to talk in whatever animal language that they speak. So with these cards right here, I'm just gonna get a description, physical description of their character and of their appearance. What is the description? Pile number 2's pet. What kind of pet does pile number 2 have? Okay, you have a smart pet. too many, but we're gonna see. Okay, you have a very loyal companion, pal number 2. They are a smart pet. They're protective of you, pal number 2. You manifested this pet, pal number 2, or this pet was a pet from one of your past lives, or you know, you incarnated with a pet that you have had before. So if you feel like instantly bonded to your pet, that's why. You know, like, you know, I feel like we all naturally like love our animals, but it's like one of those ones where it's like an instant connection. Like you and your pet is just like linked at the hip. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, they're very loyal to you, they're very protective of you, and yeah, they don't play about you, pal number 2, like at all. They've been with you through your darkest moments. Okay. So does that sound like your pet, pal number 2? What kind of pet does pal number 2 have? Your pet, pal number 2, could have some really big eyes. And your pet is very strong. For some of you guys, you have a fish or an animal that eats fish. Some of you guys have like a pig or a horse, like farm animals for some of you guys. A farm pet. Some of you may have a bird. Or a pet with wings. I don't know too many. Yeah, I guess birds are the only pets with wings. Yeah, this pet has been with you like through a lot. Your lowest of the low. This pet has gotten you, this pet has gotten you through some dark times, pile number 2. This pet could also have really helped you cope with the death of a loved one. Keep in mind that this is a collective. This is a very intuitive pet that you have, pal number 2. They just know things. They know when you're sad. They know when you're sick. They know, like, they're just really in tune with your emotions. And they really do their best to try to make you feel better. Make you feel safe and protected. This keeps coming out. For some of you, your pet has actually helped you cope or get over addictions or codependent situations. For some of you, you guys found your pet, and your pet is so cute and fluffy. Maybe you even have a small, big-eyed, maybe you have a cat or a bird. Some of you guys have birds, some of you guys have fish. Cats are here. Anything else that may eat fish. Cats are here. Farm animals are definitely here, definitely present. Some of you guys have a cat. All right. So, that's that. They love to play ball, or they love to do like activities. Very loyal, like I said. So you could have a dog as well. Some of you guys may have a snake, or so yeah, pile number 2, you may have chose pile number 1, or you may come from pile number you may come from pile number 1. So yeah, let's get into the cards. Hope that described your pet very well. If it did, let me know down below, and let me know what kind of pet you have. Let's chit chat. Let's swoop it. Okay, so I'm going to use the Dreams of Gaia, and that's going to let me know your connection with your pet. What is pile number 2's connection with their pet? What is pile number 2's connection with their pet? To their pet. Just one. Your pet has a lot to tell you, pile number 2. Your pet is very intuitive. They have a lot to tell you. But we're just going to get into what is pile 1 card to describe pile number 2 connection with their pet. Okay. Oh, you have the Lovers. Okay, pile number 2. Okay. Okay. Your connection with your pet. You have the Lovers. That is so sweet. This card, absolutely almost never comes out. But it is such a beautiful card. Straight love. Your connection with your pet is, like I said, some of you may have fish, but your connection is just your love. This could be like your love for animals, and like I said, like could have came from a different life with you, like reincarnated with you type of thing. For some of you guys, your pet is your soulmate. And you know, I'm always talking about like a soulmate being something other than a human person. A pet can be a soulmate, and this, your pet, pile number 2, is one of your soulmates that has helped you, that has been sent here, that has been sent to you, given to you, gifted to you, contracted to you, however you want to put it, to help get you through the tough times that have gone on in your life. Wow. And to provide you with like insight. I'm gonna look up the Lovers cards too. Yeah, going beyond infatuation and attraction, intimacy, sharing and giving communication. Wow, your connection, like you're so close, you're very intimate with your pet. And don't get weird by these words, pile number 2. Like intimate just means like you have a very deep connection, you have a deep love, like you're very, like you can almost speak to your pet just intuitively. That's how connected you guys are, pile number 2. So yeah. So let's move on. Why were you bought together? Why was pile number 2 bought together with 1 card? Why was pile number 2 bought together with their pet? Wow. To help you bring balance to your life. You have masculine and feminine. You were bought with your pet to help you balance your masculine and feminine energy. So what that means, and that's funny because you have the Lovers, which is male and female in this card. So wow, to bring that balance back into your life. So for example, if you were running more of your masculine energy, a pet does soften you up to love, almost like a child softens you up to love. But a pet is very, very different on the emotional level. Like, you know, people can get very, very, like I'm very, very attached to my pets, you know, and you know, like you can get like so attached to your pets, and they're here. Your pet bought why were you bought together? To help you balance your masculine and feminine energy. That's beautiful. Wow, pile number 2. Okay, what your pet loves. What does pile number 2 pet love? That came right out. Your Oh my god, look, balance came out again. Your pet, and look, a horse. So yeah, for some of you, you do have a horse, or you do have like a farm animal. For some of you, you do have a bird. This is confirmation here because I can see these animals on the side. And so yeah, some of you, you guys have a really big animal. They have a lot of fur. This could be a big dog. Yeah, some of you guys do have a dog or a fluffy cat. I'm going to read up on this card. It's so amazing, you guys. I love this pet energy, these pet energies, okay? So yeah, you have the Ten of Fire. What does your pet love doing? Your pet loves doing stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. Your pet loves just doing stuff. Literally, that's what this card is about, doing. Your cat loves, I said your cat, so maybe you do have a cat. Your pet loves discipline, okay? Literally. So maybe like having them on a set schedule with eating or something like that. But order, discipline, structure, you know, just having like your pet actually loves when you're building things, or when you're making things, or when you're doing things. Yeah, especially things that you love. They love seeing you in your element, which is so amazing. They love seeing you in your element, your pet. They love when you're in charge and doing things because you want to do things. I love that. I really love that. And they love when you're appreciating yourself. They love when you're in a good mood and when you're appreciating yourself and when you're high vibrational. They love, literally love when you're at this point in time when you're like on fire. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next question. What your pet fears, pal number 2. What does pal number 2's pet fear? What does pal number 2's pet fear? This one was flipped over. Integrity. I'm gonna do it again. Just to be sure. What does pal number? Let's see this. Okay. So, pal number 2, your pet fears you turning your back on them. Yeah, your pet fears you turning your back on them. And this is also about like, and so yeah, you definitely may have a pet with wings. If you don't have a pet with wings, maybe your pet actually passed on, but their energy is still around you. Maybe they even visit you from time to time. So yeah, they fear you walking away or forgetting them. Okay? And I'm also going to read up on that because there may be a message for you in that. Okay, so you had the 7 of Air in reverse. And the message from that is the 7 of Air reverse represents a need to step back and moderate any extreme or fundamentalist behavior. You do not do your cause any justice by following a fundamentalist path. The only thing this achieves is to make those around you who do not share your beliefs angry and resistant to changes you are attempting to impose upon them. Instead of opening minds, you can close them tighter than a steel trap. When the 7 of Air reversed appears in your reading, seek a gentler, more moderate approach. Educate instead of trying to indoctrinate. Don't use cruel and punishing methods. They never work. All they do is perpetuate the paradigms that you seek to end. Okay, pal number 2. Okay, pal number 2. Now we're going to move on to how you can help your pet. How can pal number 2 help their pets? That jumped right on out. Okay. Some of you guys might actually have a turtle. I didn't think about that one, but yeah, some of you guys might have a turtle. Something with wings, animal with wings came out again. Some of you guys definitely have a cat. Confirmation on that. Some of you guys might even have like insects with wings. Might don't have to be an animal with wings. It could be like an insect, like butterflies or something. You know, people actually do collect those. Some of you guys definitely have a reptile. There's a snake again. So yeah, and some of you guys definitely have a bird. So confirmation on those. If you do have any one of those pets or dog, let me know down below. So yeah. What was this? Oh yes, how can you help your pet? And you have this beautiful card. You can help your pet by being gentle with them. Like, and by just nurturing them and nurturing yourself. And just shining your natural loving light. Like, your pet thinks that you're awesome. They really do. Like, they love you to pieces. Of course, they also think that a part of you is a little hothead. But really, they think you're so sweet, and they really like how you can help them is to just be your natural sweet self. I'm also going to look up the message there just in case there is something there that I didn't say. Okay, and this is how you can help your pet. Oh, okay. So yeah, not taking your anger out on them. Have you ever noticed how someone can alter the energy of an entire room of people just by walking in and smiling? One smile, a kind gesture, a moment of attention, and a genuine interest can change a person's whole demeanor in a heartbeat. Some people seem to have an almost tangible connection to everything and everyone, and in a single word or glance can bring joy. When the Ten of Water appears in the cards before you, she represents a state of serene grace that is achievable if you desire it by consciously embracing a positive mindset and focusing on living a joyful life in this moment, on this day, and each day that follows. You can influence everything around you in the same positive manner. It is not about denying those influences that can discord and disharmony. Instead, it is about choosing not to allow them to disrupt your life or steal your happiness. It is about starting each day with a smile, greeting everyone you meet with kindness, and focusing your attention on the things that bring you peace and joy. Wow, pile number 2. And now we're going to look at the self-care message from your pet and the message from the Gaia from your pet. Okay, so what self-care message from their pet? What's pile number 2's self-care message from their pet? Okay, health checkup for your pet. Take them to the vet, or this could be for you. Get yourself checked out and get your pet checked out. This is also just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're taking care of your pets. So that's with that. So yeah. And what is the message from pile number 2's pet? What is the message from pile number 2's pet? You have the King of Air. Look at that, straight up. You seen that? King of Air. Definitely got the birds. King of Air. The King of Air reversed represents a man who is extremely intelligent and charming, and sadly cruel. He is someone who takes delight in using his mental acuity to cut people down and make others feel less confident and sure of themselves. He likes to have people second-guessing themselves, and because he also possesses the gift of convincing others that he is well-intentioned and has only their best interests at heart, people seek out his advice. But he is a power seeker who likes to play mind games. What he wants is to dominate and control, not because he is emotionally broken or wounded, but because it makes him feel powerful. He does it just because he can. If you have someone of this nature in your life, the King of Air reverse represents a need to cut ties and protect yourself from another's manipulation or desire to control you, or in turn, a need or desire you might have to control and manipulate others. Only pain will come from this relationship or behavior. that's what I have for you, pile number 2. If that resonated with you, then let me know down below, and let me know what kind of pet that you have and if that resonated and sounded like them. Until next time, you guys, see ya. And finally, pile number 3, if you chose the amethyst. So look closely, you can see the purple if my camera decides to focus. Okay, describe pile number 3's pet. I'm gonna pet this pile number 3. What kind of pet does pile number 3 have? Describe pile number 3's pets. What kind of pet? Describe pile number 3's pet. Okay, for some of you, this pet is passed on. For some of you, you guys have a bird and confirmation that this pet is passed on. So yeah. Some of you, you guys have a dog that is passed on, presently around you, almost like it stays around you, this dog. Okay, if you have a passed on dog, that dog don't go nowhere. Okay. For some of you, your pet got killed. Okay, that sounds so horrible. Makes me sad. But for some of you, your pet was killed. Okay, for some of you guys got hit by a car or got ran over. I'm sorry that some of you guys, like some of your animal, and this is specifically talking about the pets that have passed on. Some of you guys, animal got poisoned somehow. Okay, and then I also feel like, or poked by something, maybe got stabbed. Do people stab animals? Because Jesus Christ, that's crucial. That's cruel. Some of you guys have a cat, a dog, horse. Some of you guys may have a bird, but this animal is very angelic. Okay, some of you guys definitely do have a passed on pet in your energy. Look, offerings to the doomed. Maybe you give maybe you have like a shrine for your pet, or like created an altar for your pet. But yeah, some of you guys definitely yeah. Okay, that's just confirmation on top of confirmation. If you chose this pile, your pet passed on for some of you guys. The other half of you guys just yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For some of you guys, that's passed on pet is your now pet. Okay. People are afraid of your pet because maybe they're big. Your pet is big and he looks powerful. He probably is. He or she, they probably freaking super powerful, big as they are. They love to eat. They greedy. They could have had a name that starts with A or rhymes with A. Definitely animal with a collar. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, some of you, yes, definitely cat for sure, dog for sure. right, last cards. Yeah, that's just confirming what I was saying. Like for some of you, this pet is actually passed on. You guys are intuitively connected or psychically. Look, again, big koala. So yeah, definitely got a big baby. You got a big baby as far as your pet. And for those of you who just resonate with the animal passing, they are now like your guardians, which is so awesome. They're like your guardians and your angel protectors. They will protect you from weird people and creepy people. So yeah, alright, so let's just get into the questions now. Your connection. What is pile number 3's connection to their pet? That came right on out. The Queen of Water. Some of you guys may have turtles or aquatic animals. Your connection to your pet, you have the Queen of Water. You're emotionally connected with your pet. Your pet came into your life, pile number 3, when you were at an emotional, like at an emotionally unstable place. And this pet would have brought you empathetic, kindness, empathy, kindness, trust, would have helped you with all those things as well. Would have protected you from the things that were draining you. And so, wow, that's your connection with your pet. Your pet came in as a distraction, but also as healing help and also as a protection. Okay. Moving on. Why were you bought together? Why was pile number 3 bought together with their pet? Why was pile number 3 bought together with their pet? Oh, look at this. Animals are amazing, really. You guys may see dragonflies a lot and snails. But wow. You may even have a pet with wings, but that's also confirming that, you know, this is one of your pets that watch you from beyond the beyond. You guys know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to like trigger anybody by saying like passed on pet. I want to say it like in a way that's honoring them, so I don't want to sound insensitive. But yeah, you were brought together. Like I said, you were at an emotional phase in your life where you were blind to a lot of things. You were just putting on a brave face, and you were like I said, you were feeling so emotional, and you were gifted a pet so that they can take those heavy burdens off of you. Okay, pets are awesome like that. They are literally service animals in that way. What your pet loves. Okay, what does pile number 3 pet love? What does pile number 3? Okay. They love, shoot, you probably got a snake too, pile number 3. Or a passed on snake. Bird. But yes, your pet loves your destiny. I'm going to read up on that, my loves. Yes. Okay, so your pet loves your gifts, the gifts that you naturally possess. They love your passion. They love that you're passionate about everything that you're passionate about. They love it. Okay, yeah, so they love your gifts, your talents. They love the fact that you're breaking chains in your life. They love the fact that you are you have purpose in your life, and that you are on a quest to find your purpose, and that they love that you are bold and you have like a heart of you, that you ultimately have a heart of gold, because like how determined you are. And they love that about you. They love like when you put your mind to it, like you're on go. Oh my gosh. And look, sorry you guys, the back of the deck energy is for you is emotional and intellect. So yeah, learning to control your emotions, pile number 3. What does your pet fear? What does pile number 3 pet fear? Seeing you get hurt, seeing you get betrayed, seeing you sad. You may also have fish, like I said, like aquatic animals. How can you help? How can pile number 3 help their pet? Okay, look. We have heaven and earth in reverse. Some of you guys definitely have a fluffy animal. Furry. Horse for some of you guys. Alright, so heaven and earth in reverse. And this is how can you help your pet, pile number 3. The 11 of earth reversed has a very simple and direct meaning. If it appears in your reading today, it is like its upright meaning, symbolizing a potential imbalance that needs to be addressed. So you can help your pet by getting back in balance, but it's more so in grounded, going out into nature. But it's also more so about getting your emotions balanced, because when you are emotional, you let your emotions take control and the intellect goes out the window. And so yeah, you need to come back and love on your emotions and love on yourself and validate your emotions and work on logically or bringing logic with your emotions. Okay, and so now I'm going to look up the self-care message from your pet. What is the self-care message for pile number 3's pet? From pile number 3's pet. What is the self-care message for pile number 3's pet? Pile number 3, I gotta say, you have a tendency to be stubborn. These cards are being so stubborn right now. You or your pet, or both of y'all. Plan a vacation. Ooh, your pet wants you to plan a vacation. Pile number 3, go for it. Listen to them. Listen to them. And now we're going to do the same thing with the Dreams of Gaia. Message from pile number 3's pet. One card. Message from pile number 3's pet. Meditate. Get back grounded. Get back balanced. Get back in the right mental mind space. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Let me know what kind of animal that you have. Let me know if this resonated and if this sounded like them. And I will see you guys on the next time. Make sure you like this video and subscribe.